Classrooms in the Calais Secondary School were bustling with activity during the first 2 weeks of February. The traffic is not what most people would expect for the school, however. There were no students in class and no teachers grading tests, but rather a dedicated team of 40 soldiers from 1st Battalion, 23rd Infantry Regiment, 3rd Stryker Brigade Combat Team, 2nd Infantry Division. They were on hand to accomplish a mission of great importance. Members of this infantry unit, the Tomahawks, worked with great fervor to perform a school remodel modeled after the Extreme Makeover Home Edition television program that is popular among many American families. The project, dubbed the Extreme Tomahawk School Makeover, was created to refurbish a school that has lived through its share of strife during the past few years and to provide hope and opportunity to children of the community.
Hey everybody, welcome to day 3 of Extreme Tomahawk School Makeover. We've made some great progress over the past 3 days. Had a little intermittent attack by the enemy trying to set us back a little bit. But we didn't let that stop us, and we're moving forward.
The demolition, we knocked some holes in the walls. We're going to make it all nice and smooth, so when we go to paint it, it's got a good surface to paint against.
Okay.
You guys gonna fill in the bullet holes that were left a couple nights ago?
Any hole that's in this building will get filled up.
What school is not complete, of course, without chickens? And I don't think chickens are the mascot for this school, but they are quite widespread running around here. So I think we'll try to bring that back to America. A chicken for every school.
What's your name, please?
Occasionally, soldiers would stop working momentarily to chat with many of the youngsters that would peer over the wall to survey what was taking place on school grounds. This particular school was chosen after several meetings with school and city officials and was based on the needs of the school and the capabilities of the work crew.
احنا بدورنا راح نجي ويا الكادر التدريسي
المدرسة. After the grand opening, the city council, their members are going to come with a teaching pro here, talk with the students, tell them how much the coalition forces work and get tired and effort to fix this school, and they try to talk to them and convince them. They want to see a cooperation from the students as they saw a cooperation from coalition forces. And they, of course, when the student go and sit on his desk, we see everything is clear around him, clean, nice way. He will be more comfortable, more open, his mind will be more open to get all information on that.
The overall condition of the school was poor at best. The structure itself was built in 1972 and appeared to have had very little maintenance. Restrooms were plugged up, lighting didn't work, and walls were in desperate need of patching and paint. In addition, many windows were broken or missing, and there was no system of heat or air conditioning. Normally, a remodel of this magnitude would take several months, but the students were to return to school on Valentine's Day after a 2.5-week break. The soldiers would have just 16 days to complete this project.
Okay, all right, here's what's going on.
Although many of the Tomahawks, who are trained in combat arms specialties, did not have much experience in the construction of buildings, those that did stepped up to play pivotal roles. The battalion was queried, and those with experience or construction backgrounds served as area leads.
As the guys coming right in behind him and painting.
What we'll do is build a wall just like you did over there.
Teams were established to work in specific areas such as plumbing, electrical, and carpentry. There were many difficulties faced as the soldiers worked tirelessly for 16 days. They did not have all the tools they would normally have while working on a construction project. Saws and screwdrivers, hammers and pliers were all passed around, swapped, and borrowed from one soldier to the next when the need arose. And let us not forget that this is all taking place in a combat zone. Before leaving forward operating base Grizzly every morning, soldiers rose early to ensure their vehicles, weapons, and supplies were ready for the 30-minute convoy to the school. At the end of the workday, they would return to base only to get ready again to leave the next morning.
Hey, we're coming in now from our specialty rooms. Outside the actual classroom wings, we have a biology lab, a chemistry lab, art classroom, library, and this is one of the special rooms. And what we have now is we've got Chaplain Kim over here on my right, and Sergeant Wallace on the left, Chaplain's assistant, and their project is to get this art room up to par.
At various times in the project, members of the Iraqi Army and Iraqi police forces were on hand to help paint and plaster.
Well, what we had to do is we came out and we did like a recon of the school, and we figured out, okay, we had to come up with a plan day by day of exactly what we wanted to get done and exactly on what day we wanted that, either the gravel or the lumber or whatever, and then plus every day that we came out here we would bring a load. All of it was purchased off the local economy, so it's actually putting money into the local economy and also, you know, helping the Iraqi people out. I think the biggest obstacle is trying to complete it within that time frame to where normally a contractor would have anywhere from 5 to 6 months to complete what we're completing in 16 days.